Alright guys, welcome back to Bomberman Hero. Last time we left off, we went to what I think was called the Bubble Hole. It was an extremely weird level, because there was a bunch of like jellyfish and you had to jump around, and now we're in the water in what I think was Arrow's Lake, and this isn't any less strange, honestly. I mean, the stingrays and us being underwater and all that stuff isn't that bad, but what the fuck is going on around us? Like, I feel like I'm in I think it was King Jababa, whatever that thing is called, the giant fish from Ocarina of Time. That's what I feel like I'm in right now. But if you've noticed, I have an extra life bar, and that's because I was sort of well, I guess first off, I'm using a GameCube controller now, which is pretty cool. It's not exactly too different. I mean, the clicks are a little bit annoying because they're kind of loud, but I'm not exactly playing something that requires the clicks a lot, except for like, you know, levels like these, so it's not that bad. But if I was playing like Super Smash Bros. Or something like that, then I'd probably have some sort of problem, because that gets really annoying when half the video is just, you know, click, 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 clack, clack, clack. But yeah, I'm using a game controller now. Feels pretty good. Not that I had a problem with my previous controller, I just figured out how to use the GameCube controller, so I figured I might as well use it since it is a Nintendo game after all. It's kind of, I figured it would feel really nice, but it just feels the same. But anyways, regardless of that, after I did that, I went back and I played some of the levels. One, to get accustomed to the new controller, so that when I hopped on to record, I wouldn't just die. But two, so that I can, you know, try and get some of the extra points that I missed out on. And in doing so, I got a couple of them. A couple of the levels back, I got all 5 points, or 5 clear points, or whatever. And I discovered that if you get 200 gems, you actually get an extra life bar, apparently. Well, I killed myself. Good job. Yeah, I was just running around, since to get all the points, I had to collect a bunch of gems. And since for a couple of the levels, I'm just gonna go through this. Since for a couple of the levels you had to sort of, how do I say this? I had to sort of go back and figure it out, because I wasn't really sure. Like the first level, there was just this one power-up. It was actually a life up. Or rather, an extra Bomberman, or an extra life, or a one-up bomber, whatever you want to call it. It was actually one of those that I had to go through. So, oh god, it's so annoying. I just want to get through this. I think I can destroy these things. Nope, no I can't. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah, and I can't go past this because this guy's just going to push me back. Yeah, it was the first level and I just missed that one little power-up. So I had to go and play that level over quite a couple of times until I watched the YouTube video and I saw this guy go back. And it's one of the, I guess, main problems with this game. Like, it encourages exploration because of all the collectibles and the points and all that stuff. But at the same time, I have no sort of way to look around. As in, the camera's pretty bad. Or rather, there isn't any camera. I can only really tilt the camera left and right. And that's it. There's nothing else I can do with the camera. And that's only tilted left and right every so often. If I remember correctly, it's one of these two, I think. I don't know. But basically, when you touch these things, you're going to get teleported somewhere. And I don't know exactly what the difference between all of them is. This looks very similar to one before, because I played this level after the last recording I did, but I didn't like how it came out. So I stopped playing, and I haven't played for about a week or so, maybe. So, I remember beating this, but I don't remember exactly what was going on with the portals, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them. But anyways, yeah, it's one of the main flaws of this game, and I guess I can't really fault the designers too much, because it's the Nintendo 64, and that's pretty much the problem that a lot of, if not all, Nintendo 64 games had, aside from like maybe, you know, GoldenEye or something like that, but that's because, you know, it's first person. But they have a lot of problems sort of configuring what to do with the camera. And it's a It's an issue with even the big titles, like even with Super Mario 64. I mean, granted, it wasn't the biggest issue with Super Mario 64. Some might argue that it was still really bad. But the camera, I feel, isn't the worst camera. You can get by, as opposed to here where I have no control of the camera. But once again, it was sort of Nintendo's first, and not even so much Nintendo, just pretty much all developers' first foray into 3D and 3D environments and stuff like that. And they really didn't understand how to do anything with the camera itself. So apparently there was a secret level that I had to go through the lake in order to get. But I guess we can just move on ahead and go into Water Slider. I'll do that later on. Oh. I didn't think it was actually, me sliding through water. Well, this is gonna suck. Oh, that's okay. I thought it was gonna go extremely fast and I'm not gonna be able to have any control over anything. Which sounds fun, but also very, very annoying at the same time. But yeah, a lot of developers didn't really know what to do. Which is, quote me, or correct me if I'm wrong. God damn it, come on. There we go. Quote me if I'm wrong on this, but that's why in Super Mario 64 you have Nikito, god damn it, the little annoying cloud guy that throws shit at you in most Mario games. But in this game he was sort of on your side and he was controlling the camera. He was supposedly like some sort of news reporter who was reporting on you going into the castle and saving the princess. And I remember when I first played the game, I was like, what the fuck? Who is this guy? What is going on? I was always so confused, and I thought, like, at first I didn't like the game, because I thought they were taking some sort of weird direction and making it some sort of, like, fourth wall thing, where, like, there's a news report. Like, I don't know. I had really weird misconceptions of what I thought was going on, just because of Lukido. But basically, from what I've heard, they used him as a way to sort of introduce new players into how the camera works, since a lot of players are like, what the fuck? What is this shit? What is going on? I'm used to just shit being normal. Now I have to control the camera. Which we take for granted nowadays. We're kind of like, oh, well, a camera. I mean, that's pretty common in most games nowadays. But it's really not. It's not really that bizarre to think that the camera is something to get... Oh, damn it. To get really hard to getting used to. I also got a bunch of... Or not a bunch. I got a couple of extra lives, so I should probably... Yeah, have 2 more. You start off with 2, but I managed to get 3, since I've already died 3 times already. Twice in this level, and once in the lake. But yeah, that's one of the main issues in this game, is just the camera, because I can really only just do this, and then do this, and that's only sometimes. So when you go and you're trying to get all your points and explore and stuff, it makes it kind of difficult. God damn it. My sense of death is not that great right now. It makes it kind of difficult in that you're not really sure what you're looking for or where you're looking for it, and you kind of just have to venture about. And one more try. And it kind of sucks because you get stuck sometimes. Not so much like you don't know what to do, but the game won't let you progress, or rather the game will close you off from certain parts of the map. For example, I can't really go back, unless I really try really hard. So if you don't get it the first time around, did I get it? No, my bombs are too small because I've died too many times. If you don't get it the first time around, you're going to have to replay the level, which I guess adds some sort of replayability, but that's kind of a shitty way to do it. So I don't know. I'm trying to be as subjective as possible with this game, because I do love this game, but not because, it's the greatest game in the world or anything like that. I've noticed that with pretty much all the games that I say that I love, it's not because they're really good games. It's usually either because the story's good, or I just have really good memories playing it. That's seriously how I'm supposed to get over there? My god. Okay. Like, I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but most of them are usually the case, because I really don't play a lot of I guess, critically acclaimed games. I don't really spend too much time on them. I try to, but out of my sort of gaming, I don't want to say library, gaming history, I guess, I play mostly just random games that I just really like playing because I had friends that really liked the game, so we had a good time playing it, or it's based off some sort of gimmick or topic or series or some sort of something that I happen to like at the time. Or occasionally it'll just be a game I randomly picked up and I just happen to like it because of the cover or something like that. That's sort of what happened with Persona. God damn it. Stupid bastard is gonna set me all the way back here. I don't think I can do bomber. Oh god, the bomb's gonna kill me. Alright, whatever. Let me just go over here. Go the long way. Stupid little amoeba thing. Oh, shoots. I don't know if I can get that. 'Cause I don't know if I can land on... Okay, good, I can. Ugh. See, like, that's the other thing that's really bizarre about this game is that they make the right and left C-stick. Life just flashed before my eyes. They make the right and left C-stick for your camera. But they also made down for bombs, which is really weird because when you have control of the camera, you're trying to, press down to maybe, change the camera to look down, but that doesn't work at all since the camera doesn't move down ever at all. So you just end up placing a bomb, and at the very least, the bombs you set on the ground, they take a really long time to blow up. So you don't really have to worry about killing yourself as much. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Honestly, they expect me to just jump through this. There we go. Alright, because I can expect that they wanted me to... Wow, I got a lot of extra points. They wanted me to sort of walk on the railing, but that takes way too much sort of position, because that railing is really tiny. But, yeah, anyways, I'll see you soon.